Hi everyone, this is Irene. I hope all are safe and healthy at home. Home, stay safe, and stay connected with us. You are watching Vidya Lakshmi Senior Secondary School's YouTube channel. Join us to celebrate the joy of learning at Vidya Lakshmi Senior Secondary School. In this video, I am going to teach one of your class 11 computer science topics, Python fundamentals. You know very well, Python is powerful, fast, it plays with others, it runs everywhere, is friendly and easy to learn, and is open. Then why wait? Let's jump into the world of Python programming which changes the world. Let's begin now. After learning this chapter, you will know about the fundamentals of Python, what is character set in Python, what are the tokens in Python, the structure of the Python program, variables and assignments in Python programming, how to give a simple input and how to get a simple output. Let's begin now. Introduction. Python programming language was developed by Gudovan Rasam in the early 1990s. He started developing this programming language in the early 1980s during one of his vacations. Now, it has become the most popular programming language among the beginners as well as developers. Who are the beginners? Beginners are the people, one who is completely new to the programming. Even the 10-year-old can learn this programming language basics very easily. And also it is most widely adapted by all the developers. Now you must wonder, why did Gudovan Rasam named his programming language as Python? Because it is the name of a reptile, right? So I'll tell you the story behind this. When Rasam started implementing Python programming, he was also reading the published scripts of Monty Python's Flying Circus, the BBC comedy series from the early 1970s. He was inspired by the comedy series, and also he wanted the name for his programming language that he wanted as something short, unique and slightly mysterious. So he decided to call his programming language Python. This is the story behind the name of the programming language. Now let us see what are the vital roles, otherwise the applications of Python programming language. Python programming language plays a vital role in the creation of new software, in the creation of supporting software, in the creation of special effects in the film industry, and in the creation of engineering software, and in solving complex scientific and financial calculations and much more. Now we have learned about the introduction about Python. Now let's start our journey towards coding in Python. Before start coding, we must know what are the characters accepted or recognized by the programming languages. Let us see what is a character set. Python character set is a set of valid characters that a language can recognize. So character set is a set of valid characters that a language can recognize. Now, Python programming language can recognize all the uppercase letters A to Z and lowercase letters small a to Z, and it accepts all the digits 0 to 9. And when it comes to special symbols, it accepts space, plus, minus, asterisk or multiplication symbol, forward slash, exponentiation symbol, backward slash, parenthesis, square brackets, curly braces, floor division symbol, and assignment operator. This single equal to is referred as an assignment operator, and the relational operators not equal to, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, comma, dot, single quote, double quote, triple quote, semicolon, colon, modulus operator, not symbol, and symbol, hash symbol, at symbol, and underscore. These are the special characters accepted or recognized by Python programming. And when it comes to white spaces, it accepts blank space, tabs, carriage written, new line, and form field. You must know what are white spaces. White spaces are the characters that cannot be directly typed from the keyboard. Then how these white spaces can be represented in the programming? To represent the white spaces in the programming, we have escape sequences. So Python accepts all these white spaces. They are blank space, tabs, carriage return, new line and form field. And also Python accepts all the other ASCII and Unicode characters as a part of data or literal. All the other ASCII and Unicode characters can be accepted as a part of a data or literal. It can be just used as a values, but it cannot be used to give instruction to the program. Okay. We have learned about the character set in Python. What are the valid characters that can be used in a Python programming language? Now we are going to learn about tokens in Python. What are tokens in Python? Tokens are the smallest individual unit in a programming language. They are also known as lexical unit. And let us understand the concept of tokens using this English sentence. If we consider this English sentence, it consists of some words and some symbols. Each and every word and these symbols come under some category. These categories are known as lexical units or tokens. Let us view these words and symbols one by one. She is a pronoun, said is a verb, comma is a punctuator, double quotes is a punctuator, wow is a exclamatory word, and we have an exclamatory sign also, it comes under punctuator. What is a question word? A is an article, cute is a describing word, cat is a noun, it is a pronoun, is a helping verb, dart is a punctuator, again double quotes is a punctuator. So on the whole, if you consider this sentence, it consists of words and punctuation characters. So when we consider a sentence, each and every word and symbol of this sentence structure consists of lexical units or tokens. Same as when it comes to Python programming, each and every part of the program comes under different categories. What are those categories? These are referred as tokens. We have the following tokens in Python. They are keywords, identifiers, literals, operators and punctuators. So these are the tokens of Python. Again I repeat, the tokens of Python are keywords, identifiers, literals, operators and punctuators. Let us see all these keywords, identifiers, literals, operators and punctuators through the sample Python program. Let us consider this sample Python program. This Python program starts with a comment statement. If a statement begins with a hash symbol, that is referred as a comment statement. You must know what are comments. Comments are not considered as a programming statement. They are ignored by the language compiler or interpreter. When it comes to Python, we are using interpreter. So Python interpreter ignores all the comments. So we are also going to ignore this comment statement and we are going to start viewing from the next line. Okay. So here if you see, the first statement is an assignment statement. The value 10 has been assigned to the variable A. And the next statement is a conditional statement. Here we have used if condition. This condition, it checks whether the number is divisible by 2 or not. So this condition, if it becomes true, the part of the true part will be executed, right? Here if this condition becomes true, we have a print statement over here. So it will be printing the matter what is given here. So this is one sample Python program. Now we are going to see what are the tokens present in this sample Python program. So the first token is keyword. What is a keyword? Keywords are the predefined words. They should be used only for the special purpose. And here if is a keyword. This if in small letters or in lowercase letters, it should be used only for that purpose what it was meant for. It is meant for checking condition. It should not be used as an identifier names. Okay. So here we have a keyword called if. And these are the predefined words by the language compiler or interpreter. And the next token of Python is identifiers. What are identifiers? Identifiers are the names given to different parts of the program. We may give a name for a variable or list or dictionary or a class or function. It goes on like that, right? Here we have named a variable, right? So we have named it as A. This is a user defined one, identifiers are, okay? So we have named as A. The same variable has been used here in the if condition also. The same variable has been used here for printing also, okay? So we have identifiers also in this sample Python program, and also we have literals, right? What are literals? Literals are values, right? They never change their value during the program run. So we have a numeric literal called number 10, and we have a numeric literal called number 2, and also we have a numeric literal called 0. And also we have a string literal. Anything surrounded by quotes are referred as string literal. Whether it is surrounded by single quote, double quote or triple quote, it is treated as a string literal. And string literal is one kind of value. Here numbers are one kind of values. They never change their value during the program run. These are the literals present in this sample Python program. What is the next token of Python? They are operators. Here we have single equal to, right? This is an assignment operator. Single equal to is an assignment operator. And we have a modulus operator over here. It finds a remainder of this expression. And we have a equality operator. This is a relational operator, and it checks the equality between the two operands, right? So we have the operators. Three operators are there. One is assignment operator, and another one is modulus operator, and then we have equality operator. We have one more token, right? What is that token? It is punctuators. The punctuators are symbols, right? So we have colon over here, starting parenthesis and ending parenthesis, and also we have comma. We have starting double quotes and ending double quotes. These are the punctuators present in this sample Python program. So through this sample Python program, we have understood what are keywords, identifiers, operators, literals and punctuators, the tokens of Python. We have learned about tokens of Python. Let us learn about the first token, keywords. What are keywords? Keywords are predefined words with a special meaning to the language compiler or interpreter. Keywords are predefined words with a special meaning to the language compiler or interpreter. You must know what are compiler and interpreter. These are translators. They translate the programs written in high-level language into low-level language programs, because the programs, whatever we have written in high-level language that is not understandable by a computer can understand only the programs written in machine language or zeros and ones only. So these translators are softwares. They convert the program written in high-level language into machine-level language. Python uses interpreter. So when we use a keyword in our program, Python interpreter converts into the special meaning whatever it is meant for. Let us see what is the other purpose, and also keywords should be used only for the purpose what it is meant for, and it should not be used as a normal identifier names. Let us see all the keywords of Python. Now Python has the following keywords. If you look into these keywords, here the first keyword is false, and the second keyword is none, and the third keyword is true. Here, if you see this first keyword, it begins with a capital letter or uppercase letter, and the next keyword none also begins with the uppercase letter, and the third keyword true also begins with the uppercase letter. If you go through all these keywords, only these three keywords, they begin with the uppercase letters, and all the other keywords are in lowercase letters only. So the keywords false, none and true, they begin with the capital letters or uppercase letters, because when we use these keywords in the program, in the same way however it is given here, in the same way it has to be used. Okay. Also, there may be a question in board exam, identify the valid or invalid keywords from the given keywords. By the time you must know to identify which one is a valid one and which one is an invalid one. So let us go through all these keywords one by one. Here we have false, none, true, and, as, asset, break, class, continue, def, del, elif, else, except, finally, for, from, global, if, import, in, is, lambda, non-local, not, or, pass, raise, return, try, while, with, and yield. These are the keywords of Python. All these keywords should be used in lowercase letters except these three keywords. Only these three keywords, first letter must be of a uppercase and they should be used as it is. And also one more rule what we have learned, keywords should not be used as an identifier names. So we have learned about keywords. Recapitulation. Let us recapitulate. Python programming language was developed by Guido van Rossum in the early 1990s. Python programming language plays a vital role in the creation of new software, in the creation of supporting software, in the film industry, in the creation of special effects and side effects, in the creation of engineering software to solve complex scientific and financial calculations and much more. We have learned about character set. What are character set? Character set is a set of valid characters that a language can recognize. Python recognizes all the uppercase letters, lowercase letters, all the numbers. It accepts all the special symbols and white spaces, and all the ASCII and Unicode characters can be the part of data or literal. These are the characters accepted by Python programming language. We have learned about tokens. What are tokens? The smallest individual unit in a program is known as tokens. These are also referred as lexical units. We have the following tokens in Python. They are keywords, identifiers, literals, operators, and punctuators. In this session, we have learned about the first token, keyword. Let us see what is a keyword. Keywords are the predefined words with a special meaning to the language compiler or interpreter. Keywords must be used only for those special purposes. They must not be used as a normal identifier. In this session, we have learned about fundamentals of Python, what is character set in Python, what are tokens in Python, and also we have learned about one of the tokens, keywords. Now let's move on to the quiz corner. Quiz corner, the first question. Who is the developer of Python? The answers are Tim Berners-Lee, Guido van Rossum, Bill Gates, and Steve Jobs. Who is the developer of Python? It is Guido van Rossum. So, Guido van Rossum is the correct answer. The next question is, identify the valid keywords from the following. We have to identify the valid keyword. Let us go through one by one. The first keyword is false. Here we have learned about all these keywords. The keywords, only three keywords, they begin with the uppercase letter. They were false, true, and none. But if you see here, false, it begins with the lowercase letter. So this become an invalid keyword. So this is not going to be the answer for us. And the next keyword, true, it begins with capital letter or uppercase letter, and none also begins with the uppercase letter. But if you see true, this is a keyword, but it has to begin with the uppercase letter, but it begins with the lowercase letter. So this also it becomes a invalid keyword. So what is the answer for this one? The answers are like true as well as none are the valid keywords of Python. The next question, identify the invalid keywords from the following. We have to identify the invalid keywords from the following. Let us understand all these keywords one by one now. The first keyword is break. This keyword is fully in uppercase letters. We do not have any keyword fully in uppercase letter, but this keyword is in uppercase letter. According to the question, they have asked what are the invalid keyword or keywords present. So this becomes a invalid keyword over here. If you go through the next keyword, here for is a keyword, but it begins with the uppercase letter. We have only 3 keywords which begin with the uppercase letters. They were false, true as well as none, but this doesn't come under that category. So this also becomes an invalid character. So according to the question, this is also another invalid character. We have false as well as written. These two are the correct keywords of Python. So what is the answer? We have an answer as break and for. So these two are invalid keywords of Python programming language. So in this session, we have learned about fundamentals of Python, what is character set of Python, what are tokens in Python, and also you have learned about one of the tokens, keywords. In the coming videos, let us learn the other tokens of Python. Until then, bye from Irene. Stay connected with us. Thank you.